guys, I am in India. So this is an India vlog, but at the same time don't expect too much because this is a very random vlog at the same time. It's not gonna be one of those touristy, let me show you everything type vlogs. This is a very last minute work trip and I literally just arrived here like an hour ago. I'm in Delhi. I'm gonna be here for a couple of days meeting our team here in India. My boss is landing in about a few hours and I'm just getting ready because one of my colleagues is already here and we're planning to go get food and the rest of the team is joining us later. So I just kind of wanted to chat to you while I get ready. I'm almost actually ready. I wanted to tell you actually a funny story of what just happened. I don't know, to me it's funny, maybe to you it's not, but anyways, here goes nothing. So my boss told me that my colleague is gonna pick me up and there's gonna be like a car waiting for me. So I come out of arrivals and I thought that that's where they're gonna be waiting. I was looking for my colleague and there was literally like 10 people and I was like, wait, he's not here. You know, a normal person, and when I say a normal person, someone maybe who has like not traveled a lot, and I'm not speaking this like to sound arrogant by any means, but it's just like I've been to a lot of countries and I've been, I mean, in a lot of like weird situations throughout the years. So this was one of those like, okay, I'm not gonna worry about this, like I'll figure it out. So basically I just sit down there and I try to log into the Wi-Fi because obviously the natural thing is to contact my colleague, right, and see where he is. And it says that you have to either have an Indian mobile number to access the Wi-Fi or have a code which they print you on like a little receipt slash tokens. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can get that anywhere. So I go to Costa. You know, that was my natural response. Let me just go get a cup of coffee and just deal with that later. So I go get a coffee and I asked for the lady, I was like, do you have one of those token receipt thingies for me to use Wi-Fi? And she's like, no, sorry ma'am, it's like inside. By inside she means as in after you passed immigration, only at the airport there. You know, I'm way past that point. I arrived, I have my luggage, I'm just waiting there at the arrival. So luckily I see this couple and I asked them because I thought they were Indian. I was like, hey, can I please maybe use your mobile number to register for the public Wi-Fi? They're like, actually we're tourists, so we have this receipt if you want to try. And I was like, wait, maybe it's not gonna work because they're using it. But I ended up logging in and being able to contact my colleague, who turns out was outside of the airport because they're not allowed to come into the arrivals area for some reason. So I guess just one of those type of airports. But what I thought was funny is that my reaction was not to like freak out, because like usually, I don't know, like I tend to stress and I tend to think of the worst a lot, and to know that my reaction was to go get a coffee instead was quite funny to me. I don't know, how would you react in the situation where you're like in a foreign country and you're supposed to be picked up by somebody, but that somebody's not there and you don't have a way to contact them because there's like no Wi-Fi that you can use? So what would you do? And speaking of travel stories, I actually have a funny story to tell you of what just happened in the US, because I was there for 3 months. But I will tell that to you tomorrow because I don't want the intro to be too long and I don't really have that much time right now. Also guys, super random, but I did not expect the weather in Delhi to be so polluted. I thought it was just dust or something, but turns out it's pollution. And so we stopped to get a mask. So I'm gonna be wearing this mask. But yeah, basically there was Diwali festival on the weekend, and I think there's also like pollution from all the like firecrackers, or I don't know, fireworks I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna apply a little bit of lipstick and then I'll show you guys I guess what we're having for dinner. So I didn't quite explain right what I'm doing. So yeah, this is like a work trip and a lot of our colleagues are based here in India, and my boss is traveling from Kuala Lumpur. He was at a conference that we were at in Portland in the US, and it kind of like happens, one is in North America, then one is in Europe, and then there's one in Asia. So he went to the one in Asia and now he's on the way back. He decided to like, let's have like a little meeting in India, and I was like, yeah, sounds great to me, let's do it. So I'm excited to meet my colleagues because we all work remotely and I only see them online, so to meet them in person is gonna be so nice. That's what this trip is all about, just me talking as usual, and hopefully I'll get to show you something cool while I'm here. And also a quick room tour. So this is the bathroom where I was vlogging. Big shower, very usual type of layout. Oh, that's good. There's an iron. I brought like a couple of dresses, but I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna wear them, but it's good to know there's an iron. Look at this bed, so fancy. Haven't sat on it. I don't think there's any view because I think, actually I don't know on which floor I am. Yeah, there's not much view. It's blocked by some kind of fence. So yeah, nice room. Hi, this is Brie from the future. I want to take 2 minutes of your time and share about the brand that I partnered with for today's video. It's a very cool brand called Paint Your Life, and I'm going to be doing first impressions of something that they've painted for me. Before we do the unboxing, I just want to quickly share with you why I decided to partner with Paint Your Life. It is a wonderful brand that allows you to submit any picture that is very meaningful to you and have it painted by a professional artist. They've reached out to me a while back and I was thinking very hard what did I want to get painted, and I eventually decided what I want to get painted, submitted the picture, and the process is super fun. So there are several different styles of paintings you can get done on their website, and you can also allow the artist to select the background for you, or you can have them copy the exact same picture that you've submitted. They also have the option to submit a collage, so you know, the options are honestly endless. And I thought it was a perfect timing to share about this brand because with Christmas approaching so soon, there's so many meaningless gifts being purchased, and I feel like having a picture that means something to you and gifting it to somebody, or gifting it even to yourself or family member, is so much more special. I honestly loved working with them. The process was super quick. You have multiple revisions, so if there's something you don't like about the picture, you can, you know, just leave your feedback and the artist comes back to you usually within like 24 hours. So that process was very easy, and they also have like frames that you can select after the painting is done. So that's what I've done, and I'm so excited to unbox this because, like I said, it's going to be first impressions, and I will be leaving you guys a link in the description below where you can, you know, check out Paint Your Life, submit a picture, and start from there. I'm a little bit nervous. It's a big painting, but I know I'm gonna love it, so let's do it. It's packed very securely, as you can tell. I feel like it's Christmas morning already, you know? It's just like my gift from me to me. Are you joking? Guys. Oh, stop. This is so beautiful. Do you know who that is? This is Astro Boy. Oh, look at this. I will insert the picture because I was the one that took that picture on my phone, and I submitted it on Paint Your Life, and they painted this. I asked them to add this blanket. I don't want to like rip everything just yet, but like you see what it's like, and they did such an amazing job. This is incredible. I'm so happy. How special. Thank you so much to Paint Your Life for collaborating with me, and I highly recommend you guys, if you want a special gift for yourself or your loved one, to check out the link in the description and enjoy the rest of this video. Trying pani puri. Let's go. Okay, show me how it's done, Aryan. By the way, Aryan, say hi to YouTube. Aryan is my colleague. Maybe you can use a spoon, I don't know. Wouldn't it be easier? Okay, and how are you gonna eat it? It's dripping. Okay. What? Okay, my turn. Okay, here it goes.
How's it?
It's very watery, but it's very tasty.
It's full of flavors. You can mix both of them together.
So Aryan chose egg curry, which I've never had, and it looks so good. And of course, buttered chicken. And what is this? Naan?
Naan and roti.
Oh, so delicious. I wish you could smell this. I have to crush this, right?
Press it hard and you break it open.
Ooh, okay. It's turning into a little mukbang.
No, that's good.
Okay, there we go. Egg curry.
Spicy, no?
Oh wait, a little bit. I just felt it. Wow, very tasty. And the roti's like sweet, yummy. So interesting. I've never had egg like this in Indian food. We got a complimentary ice cream stick. Good morning, guys. It is 9 a.m. I just got ready. Super comfy yet quite fun outfit. We're gonna be heading now for breakfast, and I think we're actually gonna head out and explore today, which is exciting. I'm not quite sure what's the plan. I think we're going to India Gate into a market, and I did ask you on Instagram, guys, for some food recommendations, so we might try some street food, although my colleagues warned me that I might not be able to stomach it because of the oils, and just in general the spices are a bit stronger apparently on the street. So I don't know, I'm a bit worried but excited, and let's see how it's gonna go. Hopefully it's gonna be an exciting day, so let me take you guys along. Guys, this is so unacceptable. My camera battery died, so I have to keep on vlogging from my phone. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that story from yesterday about
what happened in the US. I kind of shared it on my Instagram, but I know there's some people that follow me on here that might not be watching, you know, my stories. So I just wanted to share this really crazy story, and just in general, like the memories I've made in the US just have been really crazy. Like I thought that I haven't really done that much there, but actually when I look back in those last 2 months, I've done so much. And that last trip where I was going to see Maverick City was super crazy. So, ooh, okay, what was that about? Yeah, anyway, so I had to take a bus from Pittsburgh to Washington to Richmond. And so I stopped in Washington, everything's going well. I hung out there for like 4 or 5 hours. Then I went to Richmond, enjoyed the concert, and I was supposed to go back the same night after the concert. I got to the bus station at 1 a.m. thinking that everything's fine and, you know, like I'm just gonna get onto the bus, go back to Washington, and then transfer back to Pittsburgh. That did not happen. What happened was when I reached the bus station in Richmond, the bus driver was like, your QR code is not working. So I had a valid ticket, everything's fine. He scans the ticket and it's like, you're not like appearing on my list, because he had like some kind of iPad or I don't know. I started freaking out. I was like, what do you want me to do? It's like 1 a.m, you know? And he was like, call the customer service, and I'm trying to call them, they're not answering. Eventually she picks it up and I'm like, look, the driver's about to leave in 5 minutes and he doesn't want to take me, so what do you want me to do? Like, I have a valid ticket. And she's like, I don't know, ma'am, like she's freaking out on the other side. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the worst nightmare. It was a very long day for me, you know. I spent like good probably 7 or 8 hours on the bus just getting there. Then I was there at the concert, and you know, I'm quite tired at this point. Eventually what ended up happening was I did not have any cash on me, and there was this girl who was sitting in the front seat, and I'm like telling her, I was like, hey, can I like borrow some money from you and I'll pay you back like once we reach Washington, because it's like just 2 hours drive. I was gonna go to ATM and just withdraw because there was nothing around there. Like I couldn't even go to an ATM there, you know. There was nothing much around that station. The driver just took cash from me. Basically he made money off me. Yeah, I just had to pay him even though I had a legal ticket. So this girl gave me $10, and then there was this other guy who's like, take, and he gave me like $20, and he didn't get on himself because his QR code didn't work. So the fact that he gave me his money instead of paying for himself, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe he saw that I was like a bit desperate or freaked out, I don't know. So I was like, thank God, people are so good. And when I reached Washington, then I wanted to eat something, because at that point it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning, and they told us that our transfer bus to Pittsburgh was delayed. So just think about it. Like, I'm traveling the whole night. I was supposed to get to Washington at 3 a.m. thinking that I have like a 10-minute connection, and then they tell us that the bus is delayed to like 5. What is going on? Till 5 or 6 in the morning, and everything's closed, everything's locked out. So I was like, this is insane. Like, this is the capital of the United States and everything's like closed. I get it that they're probably fighting the issue of having like homeless people sleep inside throughout the night, but still, like, passengers that pay for ticket cannot even sit indoors when it's cold at night. To me, that was just, I couldn't comprehend it. Yeah, anyway, so I ended up going to like a McDonald's that was opening at 5 a.m. I had like hash browns and coffee, and there was this lady that approached me and she's like, hi, can you buy me a breakfast? And I was like, absolutely, because somebody just did this massive favor where they paid for my ticket, you know, to get to Washington. And I feel like it's so beautiful, you know, like to return that favor to somebody. So I got this lady breakfast, and then I got to the bus. Eventually at like 7 a.m. we departed, and I think I reached home at like 1 p.m. when I was supposed to reach at 9 a.m. So overall, crazy experience, crazy memory. Again, I apologize for the fact that I have to vlog from my phone. I hope it's not super bad quality or anything, but yeah, I totally forgot to pack a charger and an extra battery on this trip, which is embarrassing. We are here at India Gate, and it's like a war memorial, and there's a lot of people here actually.
But it's fancy.
So after the lunch, we're heading to a store here to try on some clothing because we got invited to our colleague's wedding in December. Such a big store. Highly recommend. Great selection.
So guys, I am back in the hotel and I just got ready. Still so weird to vlog with my phone, and I'm so sorry again about not vlogging with my camera. Anyways, I'm gonna be going now to dinner to meet the rest of the team again, and I just wanted to quickly tell you about what happened because I feel like it was so rushed throughout the day that I wasn't really able to explain. But basically my colleague invited all of us to his sister's wedding next month here in Delhi, and I was like, this is crazy. So very last minute, spontaneous, but we ended up shopping for Indian wedding outfits today. I have the lehenga. I chose the pink one just because I really liked the one that had like a lot of like rhinestones on it and stuff, but it was a little bit pricey, so I was like, I'm just gonna wear it once. Doesn't really make sense to splurge that much. So I was thinking maybe to go for the blue one, but then the people in the store said that blue is kind of like more, you know, for birthdays and parties. So I ended up taking something that's kind of neutral. And from what I know, the wife is wearing red. So this is like all super new information to me. I learned a lot today, but I will show you the jewelry that I picked up that I'm gonna wear with my lehenga. So we were shopping in this area called Chamberlain, I believe, and I stopped by the store called Much More. So I picked up these earrings that are called, I think, Jumka. They look really cute, like little bells. So they're gonna go very nicely with the dress. And I got some bangles. I got two like this and two other ones that are very similar. So I'm gonna wear them like on each hand, like 2 and 2. And speaking of learning new things, I just posted on Instagram because I thought it was so fascinating. I'm normally not the kind of person to expose too much skin. Like this already would be a lot for me, but today I learned that a belly button is considered a sign of elegance. So I was like, you know what, let me challenge myself. This is not what I would go for. Normally I would wear like super high-rise jeans or longer top that would cover my stomach completely. I would never flash anything like this. But after trying on the lehengas, the lady was tying the skirt so low, and I was like, why are you doing it like this? Like, I wanted to understand, because like I could see she was specifically fixing it underneath my belly button, and she's like, well, in India the belly button is considered a sign of elegance. So I was like, you know what, let me embrace that. It's very new to me, very uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie, but traveling, I guess, is about embracing new things, finding out your own limitations, and that's what I'm doing tonight with this outfit. But I am wearing sneakers, so it's very like comfy at the same time, but normally I would not go like that out at all.